39th Sutra of the Vibhuti Pada is Udanajayad Jala Panka Kantakadi Shwangsangaha Uttrantischa. Udanajayad Jala Panka Kantakadi Shwasanga Uttrantischa. Udana, the prana named as Udana. The Udana prana, one of the Pancha pranas. Udana Jayat. By gaining mastery over the Udana, ability to move without touching, that is Utkrantihi. The correct meaning for Utkrantihi is levitation. Udana Jayat, by mastery over the Udana, Jala, water, Panka is mud, marshy, Kantaka, thorns. Jala, Panka, Kantaka, Adi, etc. Asangaha, not getting touched, not coming in contact. Asanga, Utkranti, levitate, above. Cha, also, means by gaining mastery over the Udana prana, Udana Vayu, the sadhaka, the yogi, can move on water, on marshy mud, on thorns, without touching them and without coming in contact with them, and etc. That is the meaning of this particular sutra. Very powerful, and very commonly we keep listening this particular vibhuti, that if we gain mastery over the Udana Vayu, there will not be a contact with water, mud, thorns and others. And also the levitation, Udana Vayu. And in Ashtasiddhis, Anima, Laghima, Garima, Mahima, Prapti, Prakamya, Ishitva and the Vashitva, the Ashtasiddhis which were talked, Animadi Ashtasiddhis which we say, in that Laghima is this one. Laghima is lightness. Heaviness of the body becomes lightness. Why there is a heaviness in the body? If that reason for the heaviness in the body is removed, then it will become lighter. The weight of the mass, the weight of the body, scientifically it may be because of the gravitational force. Something is pulling down, holding on to the ground. And weight of that. If that heaviness, the cause of heaviness is removed, then it is light. This particular sutra talks about that. Udana Vayu. Udana Vayu responsibility is that. There is a beautiful mantra talking about the Pancha Pranas in the Prashnopanishad. Prana, Apana, Vyana, Udana, Samana. The 5 pranas which are there. Pancha Pranas. And of this, Udana Vayu importance is there. The mantra in the Prashnopanishad is worth to be quoted here to know about it. The mantra is Payupasthe apanam chakchushrotre mukhanasika prane swayam pratisthite madhyete tu samanaha हृदि एषा आत्मा अत्रैतरेकाशतं नाडीनां तासां सतं शतमैकैकस्याः द्वासप्तति प्रतिशाखा सहस्राणि भवन्त्यसु व्यानश्चरति अथैकयोर्ध्वम् उदानः पुण्येन पुण्यं लोकं नयति पापेन पापम् उभाभ्यां मनुष्यलोकम्. This is the presence, status and functionalities of the Panchapranas as available in the Prashnopanishad, a very powerful, most important Upanishad. There are 6 questions raised by the disciples, and the Rishi answers those questions. And answering one particular question about the prana, the Rishi of the Prashnopanishad mentions these beautiful mantra, and in that Udana is referred. As we are concerned with Udana Vayu, and the next sutra is concerned with the Samana Vayu. And Udana Vayu, it is said, Athaikayordhvam Udanaha. That which makes the body urdhvam, makes it upward, is Udana. Just for all of us, for understanding, when we are walking, at a particular second, our body will be upwards. One foot is down, one foot is up. And another foot, the foot which is upward, is put down, and the other foot is lifted up. This lifting up and jumping, whether it is a high jump or a long jump, this possibility which is there with us is the faculty of the Udana Vayu. Ud is upwards. An is always flowing. Pra-an, prana. Up-an, apana. Ud-an, udana. Sama-an, samana. And that an which is there, and the faculty of movement, upward movement. And that is called as the Udanaha. So if we gain the mastery of that faculty down to its subtlest form, one gains the mastery, and he will be able to walk and move on the water without touching the water. He will be able to move on the panka, on the mud, marshy land, without touching it. He will be able to move and walk on the kantaka, on the thorns, without coming in touch with the thorns. And that vibhuti comes by mastery over the Udanaha it is. We have umpteen examples in our Puranas and Shastras about this. Maharshi Patanjali beautifully brings that dimension, the possibility of the making ourselves lighter. And by reducing the heaviness, not weight loss. Weight loss is the most gross. The principle of heaviness, the principle which contributes for the heaviness, and that principle is released, and body becomes light. Maharshi says that. And Swami Vivekananda again wonderfully, in his own eloquent way, summarizes this particular sutra. Swami Vivekananda. Udana is the name of the nerve current that governs the lungs and all the upper parts of the body. And when he is master of it, he becomes light in weight. He cannot sink in water. He can walk on thorns and sword blades and stand in fire and so on. This is Swami Vivekananda who says. Let us see the other sutra, the next one. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti